Okay, so now we're back in this guy, and it's ooh, he's got a red one. You'll want 300 rupees. That's one of the reasons I go chopping down all the grass and stuff that I do. Because I do want to have rupees enough for all the stuff I'm planning to tool up on. This guy's got 20 rupees. I want 20 rupees. He's got it. I want it. That means I deserve it. Yeah! What's up now? So, now that I've got 400 rupees, I actually only need 300 for the time being. And I want to land and buy another adventure pouch. And that'll either put me in the courtyard or by the bazaar. I hope by the bazaar, because that's easier to get to. But the courtyard is easy too. Okay, good. Because again, every time you land here or exit, Beetle's airship, or air shop, as he calls it, spawns right over here, and it's easy to get to. You can drop off, but nothing really happens. Look, you can spin too. I'm getting nauseous! Stop reeling me up, please! I have a loft wing! I can get up here, my blah! Sorry, I barfed on your porch. I don't want to buy this. In fact, it's probably too expensive. 800 rupees. I'll buy it! And he does not look happy. The reason I'm doing this is to show you how he reacts if you don't buy something. Yeah, like this whole, 2-ton structure made of wood and metal and giant gears. Is that light? You're worried about another, 0.5%. Higher, higher, higher! So yeah, that's what he does. I'm gonna make him wait a bit while I stock up on this. Could use another Skyloft Mantis when I'm near one. But for now, we'll just pick this up. You can let go, but then you have to get reeled back up here again. And it's just gonna take longer, and it's kind of dumb. And you do have to hit A to let go, otherwise you just dangle here indefinitely. So what I do want to buy is an adventure pouch, which again is the most handy item in the game. He keeps doubling his price, I think. The first one... No, this is the first one. The first one you get through Goddess Cube 0. This one is 300 rupees. The next one will be 600 rupees, and then I believe 1200 rupees. And when you buy something, this says sold out. S-O-L-D-O. Notice those are the same character because they're both O. O-U-T. So that's why you want 300 rupees. If not, you're going to have to go back and chop down grass and stuff. But now that I've got the ruby tablet, let's say I will go up here and find occasion to get another Skyloft Mantis. If one chooses to spawn. There you go. Come here. Oh, I don't even have a Sky Stag Beetle. So, the two places to find those readily are on this tree, climbing around, just like when Gully was staring at him at the very first part of the game. Looks like there's not one here. You sometimes get a rupee, though. The other place, and there are more of them up there, is kind of on the side of this windmill. There we go. And I should have respawned another blue rupee over here. Hey! So underneath this is where little Kukeel, or Kukeel, I want to call her Kukeel, lives. Sometimes there's a bug in here, most times not. But here is where you find more sky stag beetles. There's often more than one, but there's at least one. And I don't believe I've pushed this box, so I'll take the back way. Hey. Oh, hey, and while I'm here. Yeah. What am I thinking of? Maybe I'm getting confused with, oh, no, I thought there was a way. I'm probably getting confused with Twilight Princess. There's a way you see a treasure chest that you can't get to later, when you can swim. And you have to swim down in here. And I must be thinking of Twilight Princess, even though I haven't played that forever. Whatever, not important. Climb, Link, climb! You have to push this box, it's kind of your pushing tutorial, in order to get up to the Goddess Statue or the Knight Academy from this side. From the counterclockwise direction. And he's running turn 3, running turn 4, it's coming up on the side. Oh, he's out of control. Look out, Link! There's often another place to pick up bugs, actually, over here, by the Goddess Statue. Sometimes in these trees, but I see one over here. No, come back, it's okay. Douche. I can kill you all! And it's worth mentioning, while I'm here and while I'm thinking about it, this is the east side of the statue of the goddess. You can't get to the west side just yet, but there's a hookshot target right over there. So when you get that's a claw shot in this game. When you get the claw shot, you can get to the other side of that, and there's a whole herd of remlets, those cat things. But for the meantime, right now, it's time to place the ruby tablet, which will open a portal to Elden Volcano. But I'm not going to go to Elden Volcano for a while yet. Yeah, I don't need to do that. I've already done that. There is writing over here. I can't decipher it. These are some letters, but there is just so crumbled down. I can't make heads or tails of it. This is where I think that they put the tablets in the wrong order. I mean, seriously, that should just, like, fall over. There's no way that would just stay in place. It's too heavy on the left side. It just thunk. Here's that chime. Turn the page now. And you can see there was a circle on the ground, or in the clouds there, before they opened the portal. Yes, yes. As soon as you complete your necessary preparations. This empty spot here is for the amber tablet, I believe. It's the yellow one that opens up the desert. They should have put that one in there first, and then you could put this in. Because maybe you're thinking, oh, hey, maybe it's 2 more slots, maybe it's 1 more, maybe it's in quarters or thirds, maybe even fifths. But it'd be thirds and you'd be stoked. I don't know. Now that you've placed the ruby tablet, you've unlocked the Batros side quest. So when you come out here and exit the courtyard, you'll find Rinna, named after a wren, talking about her daughter Cockeel. Cockeel is probably named after a cockatiel, but they probably didn't want to name her Cockeel. So I'm not sure if I should say Cookeel or Cockeel. I'll choose the left one. She's the only 5-year-old girl on Skyloft. Oh, that one! So there's a monster carried her off, and just like... Nah, I'm not gonna help you. It's your daughter. You pay attention to her. And you can say that indefinitely, and you just keep going into a loop. Because they don't want you proceeding without having the opportunity to do this. You got it, pretty mama. Now back in Pumpkin Landing, you talked to Roosta, who had his crazy theories about a monster on Skyloft. I saw it, I saw a monster. And if you talk to him again, or some of the guys in the cafe, they'll say that they saw him. They saw a monster kind of in the graveyard. And you'd have to strike a gravestone at night. He hit a gravestone and it started glowing. And, oh hey Petey. This is Belle. Actually, her name's Oriel. She is probably the cutest girl on Skyloft. She looks like Belle from Disney's Beauty and the Beast. But her name's Oriel, as in an Oriole, and that's why she's wearing orange, because Orioles are orange. She's a cutie. Hey, how's it going? So I'm going to sleep till night. Let's go into the gear peddler's house here. This is Rupin's house. This is Gosel, his mom. Don't break anything. Okay, I won't. Oops. It was an accident. I hurt myself. I'm gonna sue you. You can do this indefinitely, and if you don't have any money, she'll give you a big scolding. Oh, it's not gonna fall. Roughly 10 rupees. Hey, I'm sorry, I was just trying to put it back upright. 30 rupees for one. Yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, I was sleeping till night. This is her bed. She loves the finer things. Gosel is in a gosling, which is a baby goose. And this is Rupin's bed. He runs a night market here behind his desk, so if you come here at night, you can sell him some of your items. Night. Some of your excess treasure that you have, and he'll buy it from you. He only buys 4 at a time, and they correspond with the, I believe they're rows. So let's talk to him now. Shopping! What do you mean you're not open? And you notice he acts completely different than he does in his shop. Yup. It's random what treasures he'll buy. Bird feather, ancient flower, monster claw, blue bird feather. No deal. I think they're a column. He had bird feather, monster claw, bluebird feather. The other one must have been this thing. If he's not buying what you want to sell, just sleep until night again and talk to him again. And now that I've entered his house, it'll tell me whose house it is. Gear Peddler Rupin's house. There was a remlet prowling around here. It looks like okay. There's one big choo-choo in here that will hopefully give me a jelly blob, but probably not. So you can go through and... oh, there were 2. That's right, there's a small one. You can push these back, and it won't do anything. One of them will give you a rupee. I think it's this one? Or this one. Just like in Link to the Past and some of the Elder Zelda games. You can push these back. But if you hit them with your sword, one of them will start glowing. And that's horns and scary eyes. And if you push that one back, this will open. And I think it was Roosta who was talking about, I saw the demon go in here and he pushed the gravestone back and the shed slid open and then he closed the gate behind him, which was surprisingly polite for a demon. So this is the demon that supposedly carried off Kukiel. Kukiel. I'm going to say Kukiel. And now it's Kuko. So it's probably Kukiel. got these... Okay, so he's a demon who doesn't want to be a demon. And he... Alright. When you go to slice him, he says something else. He wants you to collect what they call gratitude crystals, which are these magic crystals that form from magic when somebody is very grateful for something. So you have to go around making people grateful in order to get these gratitude crystals. When you collect enough, which happens to be 80, Batro here can finally turn into a human because his greatest heart's desire is to not have people flee from him because he looks so scary. But my issue is that he's a demon, cool, and he's the reason that all the remlets go nuts and there are monsters roaming about at night. But if he wants to be a human and be all nice and he's all, the gentle giant kind of thing, then why does he have skulls and fangs hanging around? He's got a couple scythes sitting on the wall. I'll choose the left option, but again, you can't move on without accepting this, because it's kind of a major component to the game. Most gratitude crystals you get by helping people. There are a few that are just loose, random. I don't know where that goes in the story. I guess there's a bug that was very random. Look at this. He's got like, I think these are scythes. I'm getting confused. The long one with the curved blade and a long handle is a scythe. And the small one, which is a small one-handed tool for cutting down grass, is I think that's a sickle. Hi! She reminds me of all the Minish from Minish Cap. So now I've unlocked the Gratitude Crystal side quest. When you get enough, he'll give you treasures and stuff. Not really treasures, but rewards. And I actually am going to stock up on a bunch of those while I'm here, before I continue on to Elden Volcano, the second of, well, roughly 6 dungeons. There are like 7 dungeons in the game, in the final one. You revisit them, and some of them aren't serious dungeons. You just have to go through again. But whatever. I'll go in here. This is where Pipit, the hall monitor, Pipit named after a bird, which is a pipit. It's where he lives with his mom, and I do not remember her name. Ah, Malara, as in a mallard who is a duck. So she's very messy, and when you get the gust bellows, you can... Look in her cupboard. You can blow clean her house. She's pretty poor, and she wastes money doing stupid stuff. So that's why Pipit is being a hall monitor, basically. He's doing extra night patrols and stuff as a day job, or a night job, really, so that he can earn extra money for his mom, which is pretty noble. I'm cool with that. Then he gets really mad at her later for wasting it on Link, telling him to clean when she could clean herself. I'd like to see her clean herself. Mrs. Robinson, you're trying to seduce me. Hi, Oriel. Why, thank you. So in the morning, while you were sleeping, Kukil... Nope, Kukil. I'm gonna stick with Kukil. Kukil toddled back home, and you didn't really do anything except for unlock the side quest. But you did tell her that her mom was worried, and she went back home and said, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to leave." These are the gratitude crystals. They are based off of Japanese sugar candy. I do not remember the name of that candy. It'll come to me later, I'm sure. those are your first 5 gratitude crystals. And if I wanted right now, I could go back to Batro and get a prize. A medium wallet, I believe. Because right now I've got the small wallet, which will hold 300 rupees, plus 1 extra wallet, which will hold an additional 300 rupees. Oh, I'm here now. In fact, I'm also near the beetles, so I'm going to go ahead and stock up on Sky Stag beetles. Quick detour, because I'm here now and it's probably just going to be easy. There we go, there's 2 this time. I've made a walkthrough task list based on what's easiest to do when it's most convenient to do it. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt to do it, but it's honestly most convenient to do that kind of stuff. Oh, I guess I will talk to this guy. This guy is... Pero. Calm down, you douche. Pero is in a parrot. Not sparrow, with a T, like the fortune teller in the bazaar.
No.
But Pero, as in a parrot or a sparrow, I suppose. I always thought it was like a sparrow, but there you go. So he mentions his sister, the beautiful Oriel, has gone missing. She was investigating the shiny island that just appeared, the bright multicolored island. Oh, let's see. Oh, there he is. Let's see if this guy's holding anything good. What's up, man? You holding? That looks pretty green to me. Yeah, you're worthless. So, right in front of me here is what they call Fun Fun Island. So fun, they named it twice. I think that might be a night. Nope. Fun Fun Island is... No. Not my fault, stupid bird. You knew where I was trying to steer you. Oh, to hell with you. I'll just take the long way. It's a game island. I don't know how it just formed or how this guy built it, but there's a mini-game that appears later. And I don't know how he roped, like, loose asteroids and stuff together to make this island. Where's his bird? How does he get here? Does he commute? Is there a bus? The gist of the game is that it blows you way up into the sky and you land on this roulette wheel. He's got this big butt dial. This guy makes me uncomfortable. It's like he's a frickin' pervert or something. I don't know. I mean, maybe the clown motif is doing it too. That sounds like he's jamming a cactus up his ass and enjoying it. Yes! Yeah, you little bitch. You like that, don't you? Yes! He's being bullied or something? I don't know. Ugh. Guy weirds me out. His name is Dodo, with an H. D-O-D-O-H. I don't know. Maybe his name should be Big Gay Bruce. He's not perverted because he's gay, but... seriously. Him and Girahim should get together or something. No. Dropping that subject. So here she is. She crash landed here, checking out that island.
Wow!
Oh, you poor birdie. He has a braid just like you. You know I'm joking. But it'll cost you. So yeah, her bird's injured, and she's stranded there because her bird broke down. So I gotta go get some medicine to help her bird. The medicine turns out to be mushroom spores. Just like the regular old mushroom spores you could get when you're down in Farron Woods. In fact, if you somehow lose the mushroom spores, you have to go back to Farron Woods and get them. And Pero's still pacing around the plaza here. Pero pacing around the plaza! Let's see if I had some plosive pee popping on my mic.
Hey, fatty!
He looks like an old... He's got no whites of his eyes, so he's like an old Scooby-Doo cartoon or something. I don't know. Fairly burly, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. So now that you have the mushroom spores, you can go right back there and heal her bird. The good news is, that's how you gain a bottle. So I've just gotten a bottle, which is good. That's why it's good. I've gotten an extra adventure pouch. Because now I can carry around an extra bottle if I need to. Put an extra fairy in there, or a potion, or whatever. Oh, I couldn't even see that. She's on this tiny little island. Well, okay, it's not tiny, but it's small. I guess it's the magic of the goddess Hylia that keeps all of these little islands afloat. Same as all the water on Skyloft doesn't just fall down and rain to the floor and stay down there. It just keeps getting recycled. It's magic. I like the design too. She is cute. Pains me to say this, sweetie. No, it's cool. Talk to her. Don't sprinkle the mushroom spores on the bird. You'll lose them like that. Then you'll have to go back down to Farron Woods and get some by striking a non-glittering mushroom. And come back up here and it takes extra time. Yeah, I'm good. I saved her. 5 more. That gives you another piece of heart when you go back and visit Batro. See ya. Look at that ass. I mean the bird. Right. Green. I'll take it. Like I said, occasionally it's a silver rupee, which is 100, and I could use that. I do, go the extra mile chopping down all the blades of grass and doing all the extra stuff. So I shouldn't be one for rupees too much. But it'd be nice to have an extra 100. Now that I've saved Oriel, I got 5 crystals for saving her. But I've also sent her back home and put her brother's mind at ease. So I get 5 more from him. Why wasn't Zelda's dad grateful that I was gonna go down and help Zelda? Where's the gratitude crystals for that? Guess he's not that grateful. Maybe he just doesn't think I'll do it. Anyway.